So you mean to tell me the same woman who forced a sex talk on me as a grown adult, the same woman who's jealous of my actual mother-in-law, now she thinks she deserves to be in my birth room just because she married my dad? Girl, bye. Am I the a-hole for asking my mother-in-law to be my backup birthing partner over my dad's wife? Nope. Nope. I didn't read it and I'm saying no. Let's read it. My dad, 50s, started dating his wife, Fran, 50s, when I, 30 female, was in college. From the beginning, she was too much for me. The first time I met her, she asked personal, intrusive questions about growing up without a mother. And how did I handle becoming a woman with only a man in the house and mostly men in my extended family? Girl, what are you on? My dad was like, oh, she's just excited to meet you and she's looking forward to helping you as a female motherly mentor role. I'm 30. I'm 30. What do you, is that okay? Is that, I don't think he's okay. Because she playing in your face and obviously he a playground. Because she playing right in your face. How did I handle becoming a woman? Girl, what are you on? 30? Girl. Girl, I explained to her a couple of times in those early times of meeting her that I wasn't comfortable sharing personal stuff with her because we didn't even know each other. She told me she knew me better than she knew herself and I didn't need to stress about not having a mom anymore. She's Delulu. She's Delulu. Clearly, where he meet her at? Listen. She told me I didn't need to stress about not having a mom anymore because she was there and she would never falter in her new duties. Girl, she on one. I explained to her that she had none, and I was an independent adult who no longer lived at home. But she didn't listen to any of it, and she did what she wanted. She wanted to have a sex ed talk with me, and I didn't visit my dad for a solid 8 months after her attempt. And not just because she tried to have a talk like that with me, but she would not take no for an answer. What? I need to understand how these interactions are going because I would shut it all the way down. First of all, what we're not going to do is talk about what I don't want to talk about. So, how did you even let that slide, sis? I'm trying to help me. I'm confusion. Help me understand. help me, because this is crazy. What do you mean she didn't take no for an answer? I'm confused. But let me keep reading. I'm confused. Our relationship has always leaned very one sided. She loves me, wants to be part of a daily life, wants us to hang out, and for me to let her mother me. While I always have to psych myself up to see her, and I do not enjoy a moment of it. She's become very jealous of my mother-in-law too. Now see. Now the whole she loves me, no, she wants to control you. I don't know what sis smoking. I don't know what she's snorting. I don't know what sis doing. Okay, it don't sound good. Okay, it don't sound good. She sound like something's up. I met my mother-in-law when I was 20, and she was a real sweetheart. Our relationship has become incredibly close over the years. When my husband and I were planning our wedding, she was incredibly helpful and supportive and went for a walk with my dad's wife a number of times when she was trying to intrude and wouldn't take no for an answer. What is wrong with this woman? What is wrong with her? She wouldn't take no for an answer or when she was trying to cling to me. Mother-in-law stepped in enough times that we gave her a thank you gift after the wedding was all over. There's other stuff I could get into, but I don't want to make this a super long post. The issue we're having now is this. My husband is sensitive to blood and could pass out or become unwell during my labor. Huh, that's interesting. He's trying to work on improving this, so it's not an issue when I give birth to our first child. So we wanted to have a backup birthing partner for me, and I asked my mother-in-law. Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. I wish my mother-in-law were here. I definitely would have had her at my birth because all the stories I hear about her are just, I love her and I never met her. And my mother-in-law said yes. Yeah, she said yes. I love this, guys. I love this because all we hear is these monster-in-law stuff. What they call it, monster-in-laws? Yeah. We don't want that. We want this, what this has got right here. I'm here for it. Here for it. She's the kind of supportive person I would want because she listens. She would never try to force anything on me. Oh, let me explain to y'all. This is so important in the birth space. There's so many people that make the birth space about them. Doulas included, because they be on the power trip sometimes, just this hero complex, like, you need me. No, sis, I don't need you. I might want you here, but I don't need you. Don't let it be confused. And so I love this story because she invited her to the most vulnerable, precious space, birth. And she said yes. My dad's wife is offended I chose mother-in-law for this, not her. Who cares? Who cares? Be offended. Be offended. I want you to be offended. She and my dad are planning to stay at an Airbnb for an extended period before I give birth and for a while after. Because of this, she feels she should be the person I ask as the actual mother figure in my life. I'm confused, y'all. What's her number? Somebody give me her number. I just want to say a few words, just a few words. I just want to talk to sis a little bit. I just want to talk to her. I want to talk to her. I said nothing about her reaction, and I'm ignoring all her attempts to bring this up to me. Maybe that's her problem. She needs to get cursed out. She needs to be told about herself. Hurt them feelings. Hurt them feelings. Listen, she don't have no boundaries. That's the problem. I ignored my dad when he brought it up to me too. All I know is that they still plan on coming, and she's possibly going to attempt some in-person pushing off the topic and probably expect some kind of apology. I don't think I owe her one or owe her being asked to fill in if needed. But maybe she's right and I'm wrong, so I'll ask, am I the a-hole? Why would you think you're wrong? Are you okay? Sis, are you okay? I'm asking if dad's okay. I need to ask if you okay, sis, because at what point would you think you the a-hole? Do you feel guilty because she feels like she's your stepmom and that you're supposed to include her? Like, I'm confusion. Let's talk about some things, right? She's not your mom. She's your dad's wife. Stepmom, whatever you want to call her, right? But marriage to your father doesn't give her this parental authority over you. It doesn't. Granted, I'm all about respect and all of that, but respect is earned. It's not given. Okay? And you don't get motherhood access just because you're on the family plan. Like, sis, get real. Get real. The other thing is consent isn't conditional. You already said no. No means no. What is wrong with people not accepting no for an answer? No means freaking no. I don't care who you are. You made it clear years ago that you're not comfortable with her being in that role. She's yet taken any steps for you to even be comfortable with her being in that role. She's pushing herself on you. I don't understand. And birth is not the time to repair somebody's ego or insecurities. It's a sacred space. I cannot stress this enough. It is not an identity band-aid. Tell sis to get real. Get real. And then that love bombing. Can we talk about that? The I love you so much behavior. It's performative. Like, it comes without listening, without boundaries. We not doing that. We not doing that. You can't just throw yourself at someone's life and call it love. That's control. That's control. And it's given Delulu. I think I already called her Delulu. And can we address the jealousy with the mother-in-law? She's asking why you feel close to her. Because I do. Because I do. Why do I need to explain myself to you? Why are you comparing? This is apples and oranges in this case. Because, like, what are we talking about here? Why aren't you focused on the relationship that you allegedly want to build with me? You're trying to control me. At this point, I think she controlling dad. I don't know. Can we call dad too? I need the dad. Blink twice if you need help. Because that's what it's given. The biggest thing I want to talk about is the birth room is a privilege. It's not a participation trophy. Like, you don't get a trophy for participating. You get invited to this birth space. I don't even care if she was the mom. You get invited. You get invited. For so long, I'm going to keep it real. Everybody have issues with their moms. I had issues with my moms, whatever. And it wasn't until I had my fourth baby that I actually had the thought, I wouldn't mind her in my birth space. But prior to that, I didn't want her there. I didn't. And I'm not afraid to say it. So what does it show with me mentioning that, though? With the repaired relationship, it opens that door. It's earned. It's not given. I don't care who you are. What I would say, sis, wherever you're giving birth, you make sure security at the door, post her picture on the wall. I'm dead serious because she sounded a little unhinged. I'm a little concerned. You might gotta let the hospital staff know that she is not allowed. I don't know what kind of boundary you need to set. I don't know what you need to say to her. Do you want me to call her? Because I can say it to her, sis. I can say it. What you want me to say? Matter of fact, you only gotta tell me what to say, since I already know what to say. I already know what to say. But you don't ever have to flag the a-hole. Your birth space is yours. I don't care if it's your mother, your sister, your auntie. Listen, if their energy is not given and you don't want them there, and they're not going to pour into that energy and do what you ask and not what they want, get rid of them. I said what I said.